Good evening, everybody. Hi. One moment. Let me fix this. I'm supposed to be live on the air here, and Kathryn Creech's News Creech channel on YouTube. One moment, people. Here I am. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the wait. We have a tropical storm coming from Arizona up the coast. It will be here right around 7 p.m. tonight. And I wanted to say was this the weather had shifted. It's now 85-mile-an-hour winds for South Jersey and north. The high today is 54 right now. It's supposed to go up to 59. And the weather alert is alerting this that as of right now, winter advisory issued as of weather alert for April the 15th at 5:53 p.m. Eastern EDT until April the 15th at 10 p.m. tonight, this evening. EDT by National Weather Service, Philadelphia, Mount Holly. Winter advisory remains in effect until 10 p.m. this evening. Winds northwest 20 to 30 mile an hour with gusts up to 50 is now up to 85. 80 gusts, and we are looking at a tropical storm. In some areas, it is 85. It is headed up the coast towards New Jersey. Now, where it lands, nobody is absolutely sure of that part. But we are sure of this: the tropical storm is heading our way for northern New Jersey and south. The some impacts, gusty winds will blow around unsecured objects, tree limbs, trees, be blown down. And a few power outages may result in that. And if there is any lawn furniture or any hanging plants, please remove them. That anchor them where they cannot blow into another neighbor's yard or into the street. You don't want it where a neighbor points their fingers and says that came from you know who. You are responsible for your own furniture belongings and any belongings that came from your yard. And it's also with this tropical storm coming from along Arizona. They just beware of the windows. Try not to get too close to them if you can. Charge all cell phones. Charge them up to the max in case you need to make any emergency calls or next of kin. If you're traveling, notify your kin that you are traveling and you're trying to get there the best way you can, but that storm is a wicked one. It'll be here right around 7 o'clock p.m., anywhere from 7 and 8. But the wind is kicking up. I was just outside just recently. The wind is kicking up bad. And we ask you to, in case the lights do go out, you want to pack some non-perishable food. Things that you don't need in the refrigerator. Bread, peanut butter, and jelly. Jelly you might, but bread. As long as you keep the refrigerator closed, a good 2 hours will hold it. And pack, you may want to pack maybe a couple of blankets in case the authorities ask you to evacuate if the storm worsens. And have that on the side too. And right now, I'm going to also talk about the weather as of for right now. But with this emergency, make sure you know where everybody is, and if you're going to call them, if you plan to go out anywheres. And right now it's partly cloudy. The high is 54. And it's going to be 58. But with the gust of winds, it may lower the temperature. 59 was supposed to be the high today. The low is supposed to be 48. There's not supposed to be any rain, but there was some earlier today. Humidity is down to 46. And dew point is 34. And the pressure is 29.62. 10 MI visibility. It feels like it's 54, and the winds was at 29-mile-an-hour winds from the west-northwest side. All I have for right now is that tonight will be 58, and it'll still be partly sunny and partly with the clouds. And then by 6 o'clock tonight, it's supposed to go to 58 degrees and then to 57 by 7 and clear. And then it'll go down to at 8 o'clock, 55 degrees and clear, and then drop down to 59 by 9. And but as far as that, we also bring you the extended forecast discussion, and we're going to do the airplanes as well as marinas, because they are they travel a lot frequently with the air, more so than people drive. Following discussions with is for KPHL, KPNE, KTTN, CAVE, and KRDG, and KILG, and KMIV. Then there's Casey with a K, ACY, and surrounding areas tonight. VFR conditions under mostly clear skies will prevail. Initially, gusts west to northwest winds will generally lose their gustiness after about 04Z. And I'm not sure what that is because I don't drive an airplane. But Tuesday's conditions of VFR conditions expected: west to northwest winds around 10 knots, with gusts up to 30 knots possible. But with the wind the way it is with that tropical storm, could throw you off course. Be cautious of it. But for as far as Tuesday, the VFR conditions expected: west to northwest winds around 10 knots, with gusts to around 20 knots possible. Outlooking Tuesday night, VFR conditions expected, although some showers possible north of KPHL. Wednesday, mainly VFR conditions expected. However, showers develop across the eastern Pennsylvania and into central and northern New Jersey. Wednesday night, mainly MVFR conditions expected as showers move across the area. IFR or lower possible, especially at KABE, CAVE, and KRDG. Thursday, improving conditions from MVFR slash IFR to VFR during the day. Chances of showers. Friday, showers and thunderstorms expected, with MVFR or lower conditions, south winds 10 to 20 knots, with gusts up to 30 knots possible, higher gusts possible in thunderstorms. Saturday, scattered showers with MVFR conditions, southwest winds 10 to 20 knots. For the marina, a gale warning remains in effect into tonight as winds will continue to gust into the 35 to 40 knots range. Seas will generally run in the 6 to 7 foot range through the evening. Winds will begin to diminish below gale force Tuesday morning and then likely dip below SCA Citra by Tuesday afternoon outlook. Tuesday night outlook of Tuesday night through Thursday, small craft advisory conditions expected. Winds and seas will increase later Thursday. But Thursday night through Friday, small craft advisory conditions as seas rise above 5 feet and winds gust around 25 to 30 knots. Gale conditions are possible on Friday. And then Saturday, small craft advisory conditions with seas above 5 feet and southwest winds around 25 knots. That was for the marina. Now for us. Low pressure to our northeast will continue to move away from the area tonight, while high pressure moves in just south of the area for Tuesday. A warm front starts to lift into our area Tuesday night and then shall before lifting northward late Thursday into Friday. A cold front will cross the region late Friday night into Saturday, followed by a return to high pressure for the end of the weekend. And then you have the near term, the H5 thrust Alexis will fall downstream of the area this evening, while the SFC low pressure continue to process northeastward into the Canadian Maritimes. Surface high pressure over the southeast U.S. Will begin to move eastward, becoming centered over the Carolinas by tomorrow morning. Consequently, expect a quiet night over most of the area, with the afternoon Columbus scattering out and clearing. Expect the gusty then as the gradient relaxes and the BL decouples. Most areas should lose their gusts around midnight. Do feel that winds will stay significantly elevated to keep minutes from bottoming out and limit the frost threat. But like I said, of all this, there was something about Livingston Oil, and then it went off the radar, so I don't know what that is. But The winter alert, like I said, started at April the 15th, which is today. It was one for earlier, but now it's for 5:53, which was tonight. And up until the until 10 p.m. tonight by the National Weather Service of Philadelphia, Mount Holly. Advisory remains in effect until 10 p.m. this evening. Gusts northwest 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 50. It's now in a category 5, and because it's up to 80-mile-an-hour winds in some areas and 85 in the other areas. And we're talking all of southern New Jersey, northern New Jersey, and from the start of Arizona is where the storm started from and is headed our way by 7 o'clock. And in some areas, 8. I'm Kathryn Creech, News Creech channel. I'm Kathryn Creech, your newscaster for not only YouTube television, but for demand. And you can catch me normally through each weekday from noon and at 5 p.m. unless there's an emergency announcement like the one I'm making now. And there is your update of the weather and the wind, and be careful of those trees. They come down, it's timber, and whatever's in the way of it is getting squashed like you would stepping on a cockroach. All right. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Be careful. Charge your cell phones. Keep warm. And notify your next of kin if you're traveling. Let them know where the storm is. See if there's a neighbor that could check on them. Give them some kind of phone number where they can contact you in case of emergency. I'm Kathryn Creech, News Creech channel. Kathryn Creech, newscaster for my new news channel. And when I get the news, I bring it live to you. Have a good night.